This section we are going to talk about the origin of universe or universes from the point of view of Tao. The school of Tao is a school of philosophy started from 25 centuries ago back in China. It's believed to be started from in the spring autumn period in ancient China. But before that, let's learn a few Chinese character. The first word is Dai. Dai it means big. Okay, and the second word is Tai. Bigger. It's always a point a little bit bigger than the Dai. So it's a little bit bigger than big. And the word Ji. Ji means the far end, the extreme. Ji, far end, extreme. And the Liang Yi. Liang is two. Yi, combined, this phrase means the two polarity. Dipolarity. So it means, so here we're talking about Wu. Wu means no, means void. From no far end, no extreme, came the bigger far end. From the bigger far end came the two polarity. So what do you mean by two polarity? In fact, two polarity in Chinese, in the Tao, is called the yin and yang, the positive and the negative. It's talking about the relative position on your scale. So if you use this as a reference point, then suppose this is positive. So here you are all in the negative relative to this point, and here you are all positive relative to this point. But if we use this point as the reference point, then everything here is positive, and everything here become negative. So it's the Liang Yi means that it's talk about the relative position on a scale. And from Liang Yi, you have everything. You have the universe, our universe, or all the universes. So Liang Yi means that the relativity. We are talking about the relativity. How can we have relativity? You must have dimension. Because it is far end, this means far end, and the Taiji means this far end is always bigger than your far end by just a little bit point. In modern term, this is dimension, the ruler, the scale. Okay, the scale. You have the dimension, you have the scale, then you have the relativity. And here means that you have no dimension. No dimension. No relativity. So the origin of universe, before we have universe, it is in a state of no dimension, no relativity. Then all of a sudden, dimension exists and relativity exists. Then everything came into existence. This is the origin of universe. But because we are living in a world of relativity, our thinking, our concept are all based on relativity. So we have no word that can describe this state. Maybe you can use absolute or whatever, but to help you to visualize what that means, without relativity. When no relativity exists, this absolute state, we can use a very simple mathematical expression, 0 divided by 0. So in this expression, 0 times anything is equal to 0. Okay? And anything divided by 0 equal to infinity. And anything divided by itself is equal to 1. So this is equal to 0, equal to infinity, equal to 1. One state is a chunk. Because you have no dimension, no relativity, it can be void, it can be nothing, it can be everything. Think about it. So if this is the time, 0, the 0 point of universe, then the Big Bang, you have the time, okay? But here is undefined because you have no relativity here, no dimension here. No dimension here. You cannot say it's minus 0.1 universal time, nothing, because you have no relativity here. So far? The Taiji is the creator. Dimension is the creator. When we have dimension come into existence, the Taiji, the relativity, come into existence, then we have our universe. There is a term that we can hear every day lately. It's called Allah Akbar. God is always greater. It's this meaning. So what?